Have you ever imagined what would happen when Taehyung and Jungkook face the most extreme challenge that tests the limits of their endurance right in front of the camera? What they consume this time is truly unexpected and will leave you in disbelief as you witness their spontaneous reactions. Behind the burning sensation they feel, there are rare moments that reveal another side of their connection that has long been hidden, sparking curiosity about how they managed to hold on until the very last second. The tension rises with every bite, pushing them into situations that become harder and harder to control, forcing small secrets between them to surface through body language that simply cannot lie. Viewers will be drawn into an emotional narrative where every second delivers clear proof of their deep bond. Don't miss a single moment, because what happens at this challenge table will change the way you see their unity and the strength of their connection. Watch the continuation of this video and don't miss it. Before we start, make sure you're ready to love this moments. Welcome to V Effect. At the highly anticipated appearance on the show Hot Ones, Taehyung and Jungkook's presence became the main highlight for everyone watching. The two appeared with captivating charm, sitting side by side at a table filled with the legendary Spicy Chicken Wing Challenge. From the very beginning of the video, a warm aura between them was already noticeable, showing a closeness that went beyond simply being members of the same group. Taehyung looked calm, though occasionally glancing toward Jungkook to make sure his partner was ready to face the spiciness ahead. Jungkook, with his signature playful smile, returned the look with confidence, as if wanting to show that he would protect Taehyung from the burning heat of the sauces. This small interaction became a sweet opening before the real challenge began in front of the cameras. As they tasted the first wing, both of them were still able to laugh freely and enjoy the seasoning that was still mild on their tongues. Taehyung joked about how Jungkook was always the strongest in everything, including handling spicy food. Jungkook only laughed shyly at the comment, occasionally sliding his drink closer to Taehyung as a sincere gesture of care. As they entered the medium spice level, the atmosphere began to shift into something more intense and emotional for both of them. Taehyung started to feel the sting of the spice, his face slightly turning red, and Jungkook quickly encouraged him with gentle words. At this moment, it became clear how much they relied on each other to endure the increasingly difficult challenge. They also shared stories about their career journey, filled with struggles from their early days in Seoul until reaching the peak of global success. Taehyung mentioned that being where he is now would not feel the same without Jungkook's presence, who had always faithfully accompanied him at every step. This statement hinted at the depth of their emotional bond and affection that had grown between them over the years. Jungkook then shared how fortunate he felt to have Taehyung as someone to lean on whenever the pressure of the industry felt overwhelming. For him, Taehyung was not just a co-worker, but someone who brought color and happiness into his busy life. The look in Jungkook's eyes as he said this appeared deep, reflecting sincere and genuine affection toward Taehyung. When the hotter sauces began to appear, Taehyung started to struggle with the burning sensation in his mouth, his eyes slightly watering. Without hesitation, Jungkook extended his hand to offer moral support, trying to distract Taehyung from focusing too much on the heat. The physical closeness they showed at the table became clear evidence of the deep connection they shared. They also talked about the meaning of namjuning, and how they often spent their free time walking around or visiting art galleries together. For them, simple moments like these strengthened their sense of love and understanding toward each other. Living such public lives made their private moments incredibly valuable and carefully protected. Taehyung briefly mentioned how Jungkook always knew how to calm him whenever he felt anxious before stepping onto a big stage. Small gestures like holding hands or sharing a short hug backstage became the fuel that kept their affection burning. In front of the Hot Ones cameras, they were not hesitant to show glimpses of this closeness through their perfectly synchronized body language. As they reached the extremely spicy level, sweat began forming on their foreheads, yet their togetherness remained their top priority. Jungkook was seen wiping Taehyung's face with a tissue several times, making sure his partner stayed comfortable despite the painful challenge. This protective action showed how deeply Jungkook cared for Taehyung. Taehyung, overwhelmed by the heat, almost gave up at one point, but Jungkook whispered encouraging words that reignited his determination to finish the challenge. Their perseverance was truly tested here, where physical discomfort was overcome by the desire to succeed together. This moment became one of the most touching scenes for viewers watching their interaction. In between the burning sensation, they also discussed their upcoming world tour and how excited they were to travel around the world again. Yet behind that excitement, they revealed that what mattered most was being able to stay together wherever they went. For Taehyung and Jungkook, home was not a place, but the presence of each other by their side. The final sauce, known as the last dab, became the ultimate test of their endurance and unity. They decided to eat the final wing together as a symbol of their promise to face life's challenges side by side. The explosive heat in their mouths felt like fireworks celebrating the strength of their bond. After successfully completing the challenge, Taehyung and Jungkook looked relieved and exchanged sweet, victorious smiles. Even though their mouths felt like they were burning, the happiness of going through the moment together was far greater than the pain. They supported each other until the show ended in an emotional yet joyful atmosphere. Jungkook openly praised Taehyung's resilience for reaching the end despite initially doubting himself. Taehyung responded with a small smile and briefly rested his head on Jungkook's shoulder, a gentle gesture showing how comfortable he felt near him. A sense of peace radiated from both of them after their long battle against the intense heat. The video ended with a warm message from them to everyone who had supported their journey and careers over the years. They promised to deliver their best performances during the upcoming tour and hope to continue sharing happiness with everyone. The message concluded with a synchronized wave, showing their harmony and unity. Their appearance on the show left a lasting impression about the strength of support and companionship in a sincere relationship. Through the Spicy Wing Challenge, they showed that as long as they supported each other, any obstacle could be faced with a smile. This story became a quiet witness to the beauty of their connection behind the glamour of the global entertainment world. Not to be overlooked, the comment section was flooded with thousands of messages from ARMY, who never grew tired of offering emotional support to Taehyung and Jungkook in any situation. For fans, seeing the two stand strong and support each other amid the immense pressure of the industry became an invaluable source of inspiration. Every encouraging word written felt like a shield protecting them, ensuring they never walked alone. ARMY consistently showed that they would always stand as the front line guarding Taehyung and Jungkook's happiness, regardless of rumors or challenges that might arise. This loyalty was not just support for their music, but also a sincere form of admiration for their dedication and emotional strength. For them, as long as Taehyung and Jungkook found happiness in each other's presence, ARMY would continue standing there, offering endless encouragement and support. The overwhelming support from ARMY proves that the bond between Taehyung and Jungkook has become a symbol of hope for millions of people around the world. Fans often express that their togetherness serves as a reminder of the importance of having someone loyal by your side, even during the most difficult times. With the unwavering love of their supporters, Taehyung and Jungkook gain extra strength to keep moving forward, face the future with confidence, and keep the flame of their relationship burning amid the ever-present spotlight of the world. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.